Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Mavericks' shocking injury twist saves beloved veteran from getting brutally cut. Later tonight, the Dallas Mavericks will battle the Los Angeles Lakers for the first time since Nico Harrison decided to trade Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. This game is bound to be filled with emotions from both sides, and Mavs fans are going to be fired up to see Doncic back in the American Airlines Center. The Lakers enter tonight's game coming off a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder on the road last night, while Dallas has had 3 days of rest ahead of this pivotal throwdown. It also helps the Mavericks' case that their centers, Derek Lively II and Daniel Gafford, returned to the lineup recently, and by the sound of things, the Mavs could end up having more reinforcements than expected against Los Angeles. Dante Exum is shockingly listed as questionable for tonight's game against the Lakers, and this comes just over 3 weeks after he broke a bone in his left hand against the Houston Rockets. All signs were pointing to Exum being out for the season, but this injury designation shows that he is likely going to come back, and likely soon. Exum being listed as questionable right off the bat is a good sign, as Dallas typically lists players as doubtful during their rehab process, and they don't play for a game or two before upgrading them to questionable and then making their return. He was initially set to be re-evaluated on Friday, and fans may be getting the gift of an early return against the Lakers. Exum returning to the floor couldn't have come at a better time for him, as he was someone in danger of getting cut if Dallas wanted to create an extra roster spot for the playoffs. If he wouldn't have been able to return this season, cutting him would have been a no-brainer to give them the best odds of having the best depth possible, and now he'll have the chance to prove to Nico Harrison that he deserves to stick around for the rest of the season, and potentially beyond, if Dallas decides to re-sign him this summer. Exum healing from his hand injury faster than expected, along with the team planning to sign Brandon Williams to a standard contract, should give the Mavs backcourt a major boost, which they needed badly, and the Mavs could end up being fully healthy, outside of Kyrie Irving, Jaden Hardy, and Olivier Maxence Prosper, for tonight's game. Things have been going better for the Mavericks in the health department over the last few weeks, considering the chaos they went through earlier this season, and Exum's early return from injury is a testament to that. Exum should have the chance to play significant minutes right away, if he returns tonight, since he and Spencer Dinwiddie will be the only 2-point guards available to play, and the Mavericks have missed Exum's 3-point shooting, playmaking, and defense. This season for Dallas, Exum has averaged a career-high 9.1 points per game while shooting 44.7% from downtown, and these next few regular season games and potential playoff games will be a great opportunity for him to earn some money for himself this offseason and show what he is capable of, as he will become a free agent at the end of this season. Luka Doncic ejected from Lakers Thunder prior to return game against Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks and Los Angeles Lakers will meet at the American Airlines Center on Wednesday night, as Luka Doncic makes his first return to Dallas since Nico Harrison traded him away in February for Anthony Davis and Max Christie. It'll also be on the second night of a back-to-back for the Lake Show, and the first night had a bit of drama. Los Angeles was playing its second straight game against the Oklahoma City Thunder on Tuesday after picking up a big-time win over them on Sunday when Luka Doncic hit a tough shot in the lane to go up 108-107 with 7:40 to go. And as he does when he plays in OKC, Doncic turned to the sideline and talked trash to a fan sitting courtside. An official thought the talk was being directed at him and not the fan, gave Doncic his second technical foul of the night, resulting in an automatic ejection. The Thunder would go on to win 136-120 without Doncic on the floor. It was an odd ejection, to say the least. It had been a brilliant basketball game to that point when the official decided he had just had enough of Doncic. Some of the Lakers players think there may have been some ulterior motive from the official on the text. "I got slapped across the head." On an earlier play, Luka was just telling the ref that that's what happened, Lakers forward Jared Vanderbilt said after the game, and the ref was just like, "I'll talk to anybody but Luka." It seemed a little personal at that point. I don't know what that was about. LeBron James agreed with that sentiment, saying, I don't know why the ref was taking it personal. He had already gave Luka one and Luka knew that. Luka was going back and forth at that time with the fan who was sitting courtside, like Luka does. The fans get to talk out of their mind, whatever the case may be, and Luka was going back and forth and the ref took it upon himself to think it was versus him or whatever the case may be. But then another tee on Vanderbilt, after a blocked shot. This game was just weird as hell after that moment. It wouldn't be surprising to see one of the technicals called on Doncic rescinded by the NBA over the next day or two, but all they've done is given already angry Luka Doncic, who has still been dealing with the emotions of being traded, even more reason to be motivated for Wednesday's game in Dallas. So, this should be an even more interesting game than it already was. Mavericks fans should cheer for Luka Doncic in return, Jason Kidd says. Luka Doncic is set to make his return to Dallas on Wednesday in the Los Angeles Lakers-Dallas Mavericks clash. The previous trade saw Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis headline one of the most shocking deals in the history of the league. While Davis is treating Wednesday's matchup like just another game, Jason Kidd said fans shoulder cheer for Doncic in his return to the American Airlines Center. Understanding the emotion for his, Doncic, return, I think it's just about the game. He scores, take the ball out and go the other way, Kidd told reporters on Tuesday following the Mavericks practice. Fans have a right to cheer. Understanding what he has done for this franchise in a short time, and I think that's right. The big thing for us is to stay in the moment, focus on what's in front of us. Just play the game. Understanding there is going to be a lot of emotions and a lot of cheers. Also, the Lakers travel well. I'm just saying that the Lakers do travel well. I've been with both sides, I've been with the Lakers. Understanding that they do travel well. But also, the fans should show their appreciation for Luka. There's no doubt. They have that right. They should cheer for him. He's one that has entertained since his rookie year. So I think it's safe to say that they should cheer. But for us it's about trying to find a way to win. The Mavericks head coach still clearly has respect for Doncic. Mavericks fans protested the trade ahead of the first home game following the deal. Kidd and the team understand that fans will want their voices to be heard once again on Wednesday with Luka in the building. Luka Doncic will play his first game at the American Airlines Center as a member of a team other than the Mavericks at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday night. And you fan? What do you think about Jason Kidd's situation? Write to us in the comments.